Hello and welcome back. I'm your host with the most, TheChronicToast. Today, we are diving right back into BeamNG.drive. That's right, we're diving into some really cool stuff here that we have going on. Now, in particular, we've taken a look at some of the three most recent scenarios that are here in the game. And in particular, today, we're going to start with the very oldest and work our way all the way till we get to those three new ones yet again. So, in particular, we've got this sorted by date. We're going to go all the way to the bottom down here, and we're going to take a look at Slalom Trial. Now, I know you might be looking at Sky Curve. It's a really difficult one, and I'm really excited to try that. But right now, we're going to start with Slalom Trial. We're going to work straight through this. We're going to hit that play button. But before we do, take a look at this here. It is weave back and forth between the blocks in an Ibishu Covet. Keep the speed steady and maintain the car's balance with steering and throttle. Difficulty is medium. The authors are BeamNG themselves. Creation is May 18th, 2015. This goes back to the very creation of the game. And of course, it is on the ever famous and ever updated grid map. Let's hit that play button. Let's get stuck in here after it all loads straight up. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Here we go. Slalom Trial. Now, as always, we're going to start with this just completely loaded out as default. Then we're going to try it here with a couple different scenarios, a couple different things. We're going to go to first person view, so on and so forth. And I do a little bit of free roam in the process. So with that being said, let's get stuck in. Again, we're not too worried about time here this first time around. Oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. Trying to go around here without hitting these things. And we'll see how we do. This thing is really understeering once the front wheels decide to not grip. Oh man, this thing does not want to turn. Holy cow. Oh man, I'm not doing so good here at all. Oh, come on. Oh, golly gee whiz. Come on, come on, come on. So, that's not great. That's not fantastic. I was trying to see if there's the end. I was trying to see if we could actually get through that without using brakes, and we just can't get the throttle to actually kick around the way that I really want it to, which is unfortunate. But it's to be expected with a front wheel drive car. So we're gonna retry that, and we're gonna do our absolute best here to really just hammer through this. I have a feeling what we're going to need to do is definitely try to maybe use the e-brake, which I think I've got that button figured out. We'll see if we can't get through here. We'll try to do our best time, and then we'll kick it off in manual and see if we can do that in any better, way faster or whatever, and we'll go from there. So right now we're just in bog standard drive. Should be good for these first few through here. Ooh, kicking out the back end is not the way to go with that. Ugh, let's stay in it. Let's stay in it. The throttle is our friend. And can we get around this? Kinda. We kinda can. Oh man, we are just breaking traction no matter where we go, no matter what we do. Now I know if we slow down a little bit on the throttle, we can probably hook up a little bit more grip. I know it's not a stock value. There is a... Oh gosh. I know there's a value in here. There we go. Power slide for the victory. A little bit faster. I do know that if you slow down a little bit, you can kind of get that coefficient of friction to kind of go back in your favor. Actually, that's probably the wrong word. The amount of force that's being applied relative to the coefficient of friction allows you to suddenly get a much better grip. Those are the phraseologies I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about. So we did that a little bit better. Tell you what, we're going to try to turn around and actually make that work even better by seeing if we can't get the, let's see if we can't get that going on with the manual gearbox here. Can we do that? There we go, a little bit better. Just pounding off that first gear though. I think we're going to mostly sit here in second gear. Ooh. Well, I tell you what, it's just really tricky here with this thing. But we're going to do our best, and we're going to see what we got going on. Oh, man. You could definitely get a lot better throttle response. Like in the right gear would be better, but you definitely get a lot better throttle response. But I tell you what, with a controller, there's so many more things to work with here. I'm trying to mess with the handbrake on the bumper, and it's just not super ideal. So I would like to try that again, and we'll see if it'll let us. We'll see what it does here. Now, are we in? There we go. Ah, we already goofed it up, but we're gonna do our best. Let's just make a nice, smooth lap here, a little bit off the throttle, just to kind of get those front tires to reseat as we're going around the corner. It seems to be a little bit better. We're just doing a little bit better throttle control, and we'll try our best here. Kick it down to first gear, get around this corner, get back up into second gear here, and just kind of blip the throttle as we go, just to get those front tires to plant, and then we will definitely set it. Get a little bit cattywampus here. Way understeering on this car compared to these tires. Much better time it feels like. And I think it's our best time so far of the day. All right, well now, you know what? We're gonna go through this, making a little bit of progress. Started at like 44 seconds, and now we're going all the way down to 39. We're gonna try to change the view up. That's right, into an internal car view. And we'll see how that goes. Oh man. Again, we're in manual gearbox here. Ooh, this is way different. Again, we're going to try the same blip technique that we did before. See that steering wheel is just going all over the place. Now, if I had a real steering wheel, this would be a bear of a adventure here. Kick that e-brake around. Go back down to first gear. Oh, man. It is so difficult. Holy wow. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. I feel this would definitely benefit from having track IR or like a heads-up display, and we're a little bit slower. I heard the e-brake kick over there. That was pretty cool. Oh man. Hmm. Let's see. We'll retry it one more time, but this time we're gonna do it with the actual what you say normal arcade gearbox. There we go. And let's see if that's a little bit better. Already not off to a great start. But we'll try the same techniques as we tried before. Ooh, getting real close to these things here. The trick is the more I move the steering wheel, this seems like the more it just wants to go around. So we'll kind of kick that. Ooh, a little bit too much. We just lost a few seconds there. Man, for such a simple challenge, I tell you what, this is actually a bit more difficult than I expected. Just trying to get more time back out of the car. And I don't want to get too close to these pillars because you just don't know what you're going to get to. Wow, we actually made more time that time. Holy wow. Well, I tell you what, that kind of makes sense a little bit, right? If you feel slow, you're fast. I've heard that time and time and time again. Man, I guess that's absolutely correct. Well, I tell you what, let's go tool around here. This is the world famous grid map. Once we do this one more time, we'll kind of get out of this a little bit, and then we will definitely go and tour the grid map here one more time. You can see those front wheels really start to lock up, and that's done. I'm trying to show you guys some of the cool stuff here, some of the neat physics in this. We should be able to hit free roam. There we go. And now we're just gonna tool around. Kind of go off a nice little jump. Oh baby, oh man. So yeah, there's all sorts of neat things around here. There's like rocks over there you can check out. There's a huge track that goes around the map. Come over here, and now we're going from concrete all the way over into dirt, and getting some good air there. The different dirt physics and whatnot. But we'll explore this in a different video in a lot more detail. But for the time being, let's go over and get some big speed and show off the crash physics. Here we go. Oh man, look at that! Absolutely wrecked. You go inside, you just it kind of wants to do stuff, but it is just not a happy camper. Ugh. Oh man, gross. Yep, we're done with that. But in any case, thank you very much for watching the very first scenario, Slalom. And yeah, we'll dive into the many more interesting, longer, more difficult scenarios after this. This was really just kind of knocking off the rust, kind of diving into it one more time, and kicking off a brand new continuation of the series. So slalom is a pretty simple challenge. There's some out here that are a lot more difficult, and therefore they take a lot more time. So, but again, for this map in general, we will be diving into a different video specifically for that here in the future. There's a lot of cool features here. There's a lot of nifty things you can do. But until then, we'll pick up with this most likely here in a week, next Wednesday. So thank you very much. And as always, I'll see you next time.